Hey yo, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be looking at a fire drill pack. It's not just any drill pack, it has been made by Dixon Beats. Every time I showcase Dixon Beats drill packs here on the channel, they go wild. A bag of views, a bag of comments, more than usual. And once again he has came through with a fire drill pack which I'm going to showcase for you guys today. If you do want this drill pack, it is in the description below, free of charge as usual. Big up Dixon Beats, make sure you drop him a nice subscribe, his link is in the description below as well. What we're going to do today is throw some of these samples into Ableton, take a listen to it, and at the very end I'll be making a beat out of one of the samples, so stick around to the very end to hear that. Before we get into it, if you are new here, please consider subscribing, click that notification bell. If you're already subscribed to the channel, make sure you click that notification bell, because I am told if you do not click that notification bell you end up missing out on a bag of videos, and that's not very helpful for the channel if you miss out on videos. But if you have clicked that notification bell and you are back for another video, big up you guys. We are building such a cool community here on the channel full of music producers. We all get together in the premieres for these videos. We're probably in the premiere right now. Hi guys in the premiere, you're right. I'm just making a video. So if you do have some spare time, make sure you come and join us in the premiere. It's such a cool atmosphere. We just talk about music and whatnot. And with all that being said, let's get into the MacBook. So as you should be able to see now, we are in Ableton. Don't worry about it, you can use this in any DAW. It's simple drag and drop WAVs. The pack is actually called UKNY Drill Loop Kit Premier League 3. It's called Premier League because every single loop here you can see has a Premier League team attached to it. Number one is Man United, obviously, because Man United are the best in the league. Anyway, we have 20 loops. Each loop has its own stems and it comes with a MIDI as well. Normally Dixon Beats don't come with any MIDI, so this is quite an improvement. With every loop you get the bassline MIDI, which really helps when you're creating those 808 melodies, if you already have the melody, rather than having to find out what melodies work, in which key, etc, etc. Having a bassline MIDI also helps you make counter melodies as well, as you can use this melody for other sounds when just the bass line. I say this all the time on my channel, but I am aware that there is brand new music producers that come to my videos, so if you already know this then just ignore this. But if you don't know what stems are basically the individual sounds that make up a loop. So for instance, this is the loop. Basically the stem is the sounds that make up that one loop. So to make up that one loop you would need this piano, that bass, and that siren. All three of those make up the one loop, and basically the stems are for in case you want to take out the bass but keep those other two elements and make your own bass underneath it. You can swap and change whatever sounds you like or dislike, and that's the whole point of stems. So if you didn't know what stems are, that's what basically stems are. If you already knew what stems are because you are a pro producer, I apologize in advance. So what we're going to do now is listen to a few of these samples, see if they're sounding fire, as they always are with Dixon Beats and his drill packs. We're going to make a beat using one of them at the very end, so stick around for that. Let's listen to these sounds. What I'm noticing a lot about these packs are they're quite atmospheric, a lot of pads rather than pianos and flutes and things like that what you normally hear in UK drill. But this is an NY drill pack as well, so typically you'll hear a lot of pads and atmospheric sounds in the NY drill scene more than you would in the UK drill scene, I believe. But these will still sound fire with some UK drill drums behind it, hard hitting UK drums. So because these ambient type sounds don't tell the full story, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some drums on here, give it a bit more character, let you guys know what it's really going to sound like when you start working on it. So I'm just going to throw a random drill loop behind this, and hopefully it gives you guys a better idea of how it's going to sound in your tracks. Jeez, West Ham is sounding sick. Imagine how good it would sound with that nasty 808 in the background with the 808 slides. That would sound crazy. To let you guys in on a little secret, this is the second time I've recorded this video. I recorded the video for about 3 hours earlier on. After I made the video, I spent a little time just chilling, thought I'd edit the video a few hours later. When it got to editing the video at about 10 PM on the night, I discovered that the audio from the mic hadn't recorded. And I was just gonna edit it and pull it out there with crap audio for you guys, and I just thought I can't let the standards drop. I need to have good audio in the video, so I had to delete the whole video I made earlier on. So I'm making this whole video again from scratch. If that's not worth a like right now on the video, I don't know what is. It is midnight. I have to make this video again and edit it ready for tomorrow for you guys, and hashtag pain. Let's carry on listening to these loops. That Southampton one, I can imagine like a brass behind it, like dun 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 dun. Just listening to the ambient pads makes you think of counter melodies that you can implement automatically, because you shouldn't think of these stems and these samples as like the complete package and you have to just put drums behind it. You should also be thinking of counter melodies and how to make it your own and give it your own kind of character. So don't just take these stems and run with it. Just try and implement some of your own stuff and make it unique as well. Geez, Sheffield has to be the best one so far. That sounded so incredibly sick. The thing about that one is we would have listened to it without the drums and it would have sounded good. Still, it would sound really good. But just that drum drop there where there's like a bit, the snares missing out at the start. The drums gave it that character and it makes it sound that much better. So I think listening with the drums gives you a better idea of how it's going to sound in your project, and I'm glad I threw the drums in there now. So that is it for listening to these loops. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you do want these, it is in the description below. As I said earlier, big up David's Beats. This sample pack is absolutely free in the description below. Another little secret is the drums that I've just showcased for you guys is from the beat that I make at the end. Because I had made this whole video already, including the beat, I've taken the drums from the beat that I make at the end so I can showcase it here for you guys. It's kind of like some kind of Back to the Future type stuff from the first video that I made, if that makes sense. If you do struggle to make drill drums, I will put these drums in the description below for you guys to download, mess around with them, make them your own, but they will be in the description below as well, these drums, just to help you guys a little bit more. If you're still watching, big up you guys. All that's left to do now is to make this beat again. So what I did first was pick one of the loops from the pack, then I found the stems folder that was associated with the loop and threw it into the timeline. So what I did next was I came up with a simple drill drum pattern. This drum pattern will be available in the description below for free, just for you guys to get kind of an idea how to make UK drill drums. And this is what they sound like. Next was making the 808s, those typical drill 808s. When you are making these 808s, make sure you have glide enabled. That is very important for making these type of 808s. Next, I opened up Arcade by Output to see what kind of extras I could add to the track. It always gives it a next dimension whenever I put anything from Arcade in there. I found a nice vocal sample in Ghosty Choir. Next, I added a respace from Serum. It gave it like a mysterious, dark sounding atmosphere, which sounded really good with the vocal sample that I just found in Arcade. So that was pretty much it for making the beat. If I had a little bit more time, I'd probably add some more counter melodies, make it a bit more personal for myself, but I'm a bit pressed for time today, so I didn't get to do that. If you do want to hear how it all sounded together, please stick around to the very end after the outro. So as you may know, every single video I ask you guys who wants a shout out in my community page. So here are the shout outs. Big up Launch Liam, big up Do Me True, big up Mike Sway, big up Jason Ha, big up Epix Animations, big up Knocking Bass, big up YRN Dre, big up Cold Cut Beats. And that is it for this video shout outs. If you do want to shout out, keep an eye on the community tab for the next video shout outs. Let's get into the outro. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed me making that beat. I give it a 6 out of 10. It was alright. Let's see if you guys can do any better with the pack. Make sure you comment below if you do use the pack in any of your productions, and I'll take a listen. See what you guys got up to whilst using this pack. If you don't want this pack, it is free of charge in the description below. Big up Dixon Beats. He's also in the description below if you want to drop him a cheeky little subscribe. If you have made it this far, this means you have watched all of my video, and I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you don't leave without dropping a nice like. I really appreciate everyone that watches the whole video. It means a lot to me. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
You